Hey, what's up you guys? It's Lauren. I'm back again with another video, and this time we're going to be ranking my highlighters from least used to most used. So if you're into that, please stick around and we'll get right to it. Okay, so I love highlighters. I love them, like I love my eyeshadows, but I have way more eyeshadows, so we may do a video where I rank my eyeshadows and that would take way longer, so we could have that video. I don't know. I may also need to declutter. I don't know. There's lots of stuff that I'm not using right now. But I have my highlighters in front of me. I have 20 highlighters, so we're gonna be going from like bottom to top, like bottom least used to most used, like my favorites at the moment. So let's get started with number 20, which is the highlighter that I don't even remember ever last using. Ever. It's a Colourpop Super Shock Cheek highlighter in the shade Monster. Don't even know if they still make this. Couldn't tell ya. I just don't like it. I like my highlighters to be super shiny and blingy, like Lighting McQueen, and that doesn't give me that at all. It's too soft, both in texture and in application, and that's just not what I prefer at all. So it's just not it. It's not it for me. Could be it for other people who are into that, and I also really don't know how to apply it. I just don't. Do I use a brush? Do I use my fingers? Do I use a beauty blender? I never figured it out, and it made me not want to use it anymore, and so I just don't. I may need to get rid of it because it just sits there. It's still good too, like it's still soft and squishy, so it was wild. I don't know, but I just don't use it. I don't know. My next one is one by Too Faced, and the collab they did with Erica Jane. Yeah, it's the How Many F's Do I Give highlighter. This is what it looks like. It's like pink and then a gold dollar sign. It's the Money Honey High Impact highlighter. It's not very high impact. It's very low impact. I like I said, very high shine. I don't get that from this. It's very soft. Like the powder is it's almost like a satin finish, like very soft, and it's very powdery. So I just don't reach for it anymore. I did like it when I first got it. So I don't know. It's just not really it for me anymore. I guess my taste has changed with the things that I buy and stuff. The next one is also a collab. It's a little highlighter palette, Urban Decay and Kristen Leanne with this highlighter palette. It's the Beauty Beam highlighter palette. I mostly used the middle shade because it was the lightest, and the other ones were too dark for me. It's really pretty, but it's really old. Like, this is really old, and it could be time to go. I don't even reach for this. This is like the Colourpop one. I don't even remember the last time I reached for this. So it could be, that one could also be time to go because it's just that old, but it was really good. It was a nice highlighter palette. My next one, I used it as an eyeshadow, but it's technically a highlighter, so I included it in this video. It's the Fenty Beauty Kilowatt and Trophy Wife. And it's just gold. That's why it's like down near the bottom at number 17. So yeah, I use this one on my eyes. It's really pretty. I use it more in the fall kind of time, and it's just really nice. The color payoff is great. So I mean, it's so big though. It's so big. But other than that, I really like it. It's just lower because it's like I don't use it as a highlighter. I use it as an eyeshadow, but I also don't use it as much because I keep it with my highlighters, even though I should keep it with my eyeshadows. It's just a whole thing in my head that I should fix, but I don't. The next one is also a Fenty Beauty one. It's the little mini Kilowatt and Hustler Baby. It's this little pinky rose gold one. It's really nice. The quality's there. I like their highlighters personally. They give a nice glow, a nice sheen to the skin, even though they're not as strong as I like them to be. That's why it's near the bottom more, and it's just nice, and the quality's there. It's like it's not going into my skin like making it all like powdery and stuff, and you can like see the powder on the skin. It like lays into the skin very nicely. The next one is also the next two are Fenty Beauty. This is one of the Diamond Bombs in Fenty Glow. It's so nice. This like bronzy one, like the gold reflex. It's so good. I like to wear them on my face, the Diamond Bombs, because I'm just that person. I love them on my face. And I also have this one on my face too, the clear one. Oh yeah, I love it. I put them on my skin too, but I love them on my face because why not? It just makes your skin look almost like wet. Like I put them on the back of my hand. It's just looks great. I love it. I love the moment that it gives, the way your skin looks. It's amazing. My next one, number 13, I had to do some counting there because I lost track, is the Ofra one with Nikki Tutorials, the Everglow highlighter. This one is lower simply because it's the tri-color one, and I just don't like that. But I love Ofra highlighters. I like love them so much. I love the glow they give, and I just wish that this wasn't tri-colored. I don't know what color it would be, but not tri-colored. Yeah. I know it was for like, I think it was because it was in a beauty box, and so everybody could use it. But I just don't like that. I'm picky. I just don't like it. My next one is another palette, and this one's old too. You'll probably be able to tell by the way the packaging looks, because it's literally falling apart. It's a Tarte one, and I don't know if they're still making highlighter palettes like this. It's like their Rainforest of the Sea. Skin Twinkle Volume 2. I bet if I look that up, that's like really old. It's like a few years old at least. Lighting palette. Wow, a lighting palette. This is like really good. It even still smells good. It's like a vanilla, like sweet scent. It smells so good. I just like it a lot. It smells really good. That was number 12, by the way. This Tarte palette is number 12 on our list. It smells good. It looks good on the skin. It's more powdery than I would prefer, so I don't pull from it as much. The next palette I pull from more. I like the way it looks from more, but Tarte is really nice. It's like butter, but it is more, as it ages, it may be time for it to go. I've noticed. I just wish it wasn't that time because it still smells really good. I shouldn't be basing it off the way it smells, but it still smells really good. My next one is Complex Culture. Does it have a name? Good Lighting Highlighters Duo. So this one, I use this shade, the lighter shade, because I'm not that dark, and I really like this. I really like this highlighter palette. It gives me the glow I want. It's really simple and easy, and it comes with a mirror, and I like this packaging. Easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. Complex Culture. Yeah. My next one is by Odin's Eye Cosmetics, and I really like this. This is more subtle highlighter, but it still gives me the glow that I want because it has sparkles in it, and but it's like that soft texture. And you're probably thinking, but you were just saying you don't like that because of the Colourpop. But this is different, okay? It's different and it looks cooler, okay? It looks cooler. And I got a little scarf when I ordered this, so it makes it better. And also, the packaging is cooler. Look at that. It's way better. And it just looks so much better on the skin because it has sparkles in it. That's literally all it is. That's all that makes this better. Because it's almost the same consistency as the Colourpop one, but it has better sparkles. That's all I can ask for. If you're gonna have that squishy consistency, that's gonna make it so it looks more of like a sheer look on your skin to be more natural, put sparkles in there. So that way when I turn my head, you see sparkles. That's all I can ask for. That's all I want. My next one, this actually is one of my favorites, but I use it more in the winter time. So that's why this is not like right now, because we're doing right now. So this is one of my ones in the winter time, which is weird because it's weird to have winter time, but I do this with my eyeshadows too. I have wintertime eyeshadows and like I have seasonal things, and this is a seasonal thing. It's the it's not the it's the Anastasia Iced Out highlighter, and I don't know why, but this just, I almost smelled it. It doesn't smell like anything. It should smell like something. It looks like it would smell like something. I don't know why, but this to me, this like icy yellow look of it just screams like winter to me. So I mostly use it in the winter time, but it's still like one of my faves. Like I love the Anastasia highlighters. Oh my gosh. There's another one that's like further up that I use all year round. It's like really good. It's like really good. What number was that? Let me count. Number 9. Okay, number 8. Number 8 is by Kaleidos. These are like so cute. They're like little things, but they don't come with mirrors. And this is like colored highlighters. There's 2, number 8 and 7. I got 2 of them because I knew I would just love them. These are like my special highlighters when I do like special eye looks that I like pair them together. This is like my blue highlighter. I love it so much. It's called Space Age. No, these are Space Age highlighters in Skywalker. It's so pretty. It's like you can see, it's so neat to see in person. It's like this bluish purple reflect on the skin. Oh my gosh, it's so neat. I love it so much, and it doesn't leave a cast. It's so amazing. I love it so much. I will buy more of these one day because this is my more natural one of this, number 7. And I just love it so much. This is Star Surfer. This is like this more peachy one, pulls more peachy gold, but it still packs a punch. Like I put this on, I use the blue one a lot more than I use this one, ironically enough, given this is my more natural one, because it's still wild. How? Because it's so pink. It's so pink. I just watch it to see if you can see it on camera. It's like so, like when you put it on, like you can see it's so icy pink. You can't even, it doesn't even do it justice. It's like this icy pink, peachy color. It's so good. I love them so much, and they're sparkly. So good. And I wear that blue one more than I wear the more natural one. I just love it so much. This next one is an Ofra highlighter. This is like one of my favorite highlighters. So this is number 6. We're getting into the top of the top now. These are like, these top 6, I would say top 5, but these top 6 now are my everyday highlighters. These are my everyday go-to highlighters. Like if you had the chance to buy these highlighters, these are the highlighters you should buy. This is the Rodeo Drive highlighter. This is like probably their most popular highlighter, and it's well worth it. It's that good. I highly recommend it. It's so good. It's so good. Like it just melts into the skin. Literally looks like your skin is so healthy and glowing. Like it doesn't even look like you're wearing like that much highlighter. Like you look like you're wearing highlighter because obviously you're wearing highlighter. That's why I wear that highlighter, because I want it to look like I'm wearing highlighter, but it looks like your skin is like healthy and juicy, and just your cheekbones look like ooh, like the ooh, you know, ooh. Ooh. My next one, I love this highlighter. It's the Amrezy one by Anastasia Beverly Hills. I love this highlighter, and I wear it a lot. I didn't think I would, because everybody loved it, and I was like, what's so great? And then I got it. I was like, what's so great about that highlighter? And then I got it, and I was like, I understand what's great about this highlighter. It's so great. It's gone now though. It's gone. So you can't get this one. However, you can, I'm pretty sure, still get this one. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Glow Loose Highlighting Powder, and this one's cheap. There's like dust on it because I leave it out. Because I'm like, you just need like the barest. It's like, you get so much, like this thing is so fat. And I literally just use whatever's in the lid. Like you can see how sparkly it is. It's so sparkly, like I don't even want to touch it because I already have highlighter all over my hands. Oh, scary. Like just looking in there is scary, because I know if I were to spill that. This highlighter, talk about blinding from above, like a light could just barely hit your face. Don't even, you could just like blind somebody just like with your face. It's that strong, I feel like. And I use it in my inner corners too, because it matches almost any eyeshadow. It's that good. And this is in the shade I'm So Lit. Yeah, and they still, I see these at like CVS and Target and Walmart and Walgreens and Rite Aid. This is like serious must-have. I will never regret buying this, because I don't even know this, like the powder is so kicked up in here. I don't even know where I am in this, but I know that if I had to keep, well, no, I won't say that, because I love all my highlighters and I would have to keep like at least 7 of them. But if I had to go back and buy this again, I would. Like once I run out, I don't know if I ever will, I'm buying this again. I think they have other colors too. I've only seen 2, but I think they have more, if you can find where they keep the good stuff. So my next one, this is number 3, is the Ofra collab with Samantha March, Life's a Draft palette. Whew. So we're talking about the highlighter. I love the highlighter in here, and it's called Dream Chaser because it's an Ofra highlighter, and it's like this pinky white, and it's, you think, let me open it again, I keep on closing the palette, and you think like it might leave a cast, because I know you can't really tell on camera, but I am a little bit tan, And this highlighter is it's kind of white. And so when I first got this palette, I was like, I don't know if I can use this highlighter because it might leave a cast on me. And that's always my fear with highlighters, that I'll get a cast, because my skin is more olive toned. Even if I'm super pale, I can still get casts, and it's terrible because I'm like, I think I'm finally at that point, but it's never enough, never pale enough. But it's not, and it works, and it's so good. And even the bronzer and the blush in there is really good, and I love the eyeshadows too. But anyways, we're talking about the highlighter. The highlighter, like I said, the Ofra highlighters, they make your skin look so juicy and glowy, and not like you're just packing on the powder, which is what I look for in a highlighter, because I have oily skin, so like powders don't really bother me. But I know some people have drier skin, and so when they're looking for highlighters, the powders bother them because it picks up textures and stuff, or fine lines or wrinkles. And I have scars on the ends of my eyes, and sometimes if highlighter or eyeshadow plays right there, it picks it up and I can't blend. And so that's also what I look for in stuff, because I don't want stuff setting right there. And none of these set in my skin the wrong way. They all like blend seamlessly in, so that's always really good. These are my last two. I feel like I've been talking on forever. So this one I'm actually wearing right now. Lightning McQueen highlighter right here. This one got on sale because it's artist couture, and you never pay full price for things. That's what I've realized. I'm a sale shopper. Shop sales. It's their shade in, I'm trying to read upside down. Hot Damn. And it's so pretty. It's like this golden shade. Oh, I love it so much. I wear it like, it's like my, right now, this one, like the past 5 that I've mentioned, besides the one I will mention, are my go-tos. Like this one right now during the summer, just the way it looks on the skin. And I usually put my highlighters on after setting spray. That could be weird to some people, because usually you want it to melt in, but I usually do it after my setting spray while my face is still a little bit damp. I don't know, that's just me though. I just think it looks better. And then this one is by Melt Cosmetics. I love this packaging, this like matte for Melt packaging. And it's Stargazer highlight, digital dust highlight. Ooh, it's so pretty. This is a blinding highlight. I'll tell you what, this is my top one right now. This is #1, numero uno. Oh my goodness, when I wear this one, people tell me that I'm wearing highlighter. And well, when I go out in public, people tell me. If I'm just at home, it's only one person that tells me. But still, it feels nice to be noticed when you're wearing highlighter. But this one, I love. Oh my gosh. And I'm pretty sure it was on sale. So I don't know if you can still get this one. I also don't know if you can still get this one. But from what I've seen of these two, the Artist Couture and the Melt, they pack quite a punch. So if you're into those, definitely keep your eyes on the sales and get them while they're hot. Because I know the Artist Couture powder ones are on sale quite frequently. They could even be on sale right now, but I don't know what colors there are. They might be worth snagging, especially if the powder ones are anything like it. But man, they're sure something. I just love all my highlighters, and that was the last one. And I hope you guys enjoyed me talking about my highlighters. maybe I'll do, my eyeshadow one would be really long. I don't know. Maybe I'll do that one next. That would have to take like some organization skills that I would have to really pull together. And some critical thinking, because right now I'm just using my 2 newest palettes. Do you guys want to see them? So if you're staying this long, which I don't know if anybody is right now, it could just be talking to myself. My 2 newest palettes are my Kathleen Lights. She did a collab with Il Maquillage, so cute. It's the Disco Fox palette. Look at that. Oh man, I'm not wearing it today, sadly enough. I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing a Natasha Denona palette. And then I got the Danessa Myricks Lightwork Volume 3, the Experience palette. Look at that. How they shift. Man, that's what I've been using lately. And I have to say, top notch. Right now on my eyes, I'm wearing the Bronze palette by Natasha Denona. It's like this just more fall bronzy look, even though we're still in summer. And I just love it. But those are my 2 eyeshadow palettes that I'm wearing right now. The Il Maquillage, not wearing, that I'm using the most right now. Like within the past week or so, I've used them almost every single day. And together, and pulling in from other palettes, just totally into them the most. So I have so many eyeshadow palettes. I'm rambling on by now. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you guys have a great day. Bye.